How's everybody doing? Welcome back to my channel for a brand new video. So today we're going to be reading through One Piece, and I have a couple chapters to read. More than a couple, actually. The last one I read was chapter 1122. A lot of crazy things happening, and the ending of that chapter, frickin' that was heartbreaking, dude. We finally got a glimpse of Joy Boy, flashback. We got a glimpse of Joy Boy. Of course, he was in shadows. We couldn't see his features or anything. He was talking to Emmett, and we had that crazy sequence with the Conqueror's haki. Joy Boy had sealed his own haki inside of Emmett, and then he unleashed it. Centuries, we're talking freaking long time after Joy Boy passed. Emmett unleashed that haki, and it was enough to freaking send the elders back to their chamber of authority, right? And not only that, it knocked them out of their forms. On top of that as well, Emu felt that haki, was able to recognize that it was Joy Boy's haki, and dropped to her knees. To think that there's somebody who was that strong in the One Piece world is crazy. So that was an insane thing to see. And then, of course, the ending of that chapter with the flashback of Joy Boy basically telling Emmett that he'll be there. Even after he's died, he'll be there to help him out, to save him in a time of need. And then something like, he's never going to be truly alone. And then we got a glimpse of Emmett being happy. He was smiling. His eyes did the little freaking curve thing. Look, you know what I'm talking about, right? Emmett looked so happy, and it almost reminded me of a child. Like, he was so innocent and childlike in the way that he spoke and his wordings. To be honest, the way I imagine Emmett sounding is kind of like when we get to that part in the anime. I imagine his voice would sound something like Alphonse Elric from Full Metal Alchemist. That's kind of what I imagine his voice would sound like, high pitched. You know what I'm saying? You've seen that show, you know what I'm saying. Especially the English dub in particular. That's the Alphonse voice that I'm referring to. I imagine that's how Emmett would sound. But beyond that, crazy chapter. Last time I got a couple more chapters to read, of course. I was informed that the Elbaf arc has started, and I'm not surprised because Egghead was practically at ending from the last chapter. I've missed quite a few, but we'll be reading through all of that. I think I'll be separating this, depending on where I think Elbaf starts in 1126 from what I've been told. 1127 just came out, so I'll do 23, 24, 25, and then split the other two into a separate video just so we could start the arc separately. But beyond that, that's all I got for you guys right now. I feel like that sounds like I'm ending the video. I'm not ending the video. That's it for the introductory talk. Let me go ahead and get into the reading of One Piece, alright? One Piece chapter 1123, The Void Fortnight. And then the cover story is more Yamato stuff. Sentenced to eat Odin with the person they hate. Okay. Not bad. Moving on. Next page. Alright, here we go. Start of the chapter. Come in, Egghead. What's happening? Hey, wake up. The Straw Hats are escaping. Whoa. It's true. They're all knocked out, captains. You kidding? Oh wait, no kidding? Was that even stronger than red hair? Oh, okay. Look at that. The giants are questioning. They're saying to themselves, no kidding. Was that even stronger than red hairs? Referring to the haki. There was no hostility to it. Huh, dude. Okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. Okay, I don't want to get sidetracked. Let me continue reading. Thank you, Giant Robo. Dang. It's crazy how fleshed out Oda made Emmett in these last few chapters, Of course, he was introduced in the beginning of the arc, just as a mystery robot who went on a rampage in Marija, but that was about it. And then these last couple chapters, Oda gave him so much personality. It's crazy. Holy moly. I just looked at my OBS. I feel like my watermarks are switched. I think my watermark is supposed to be on the right, and then my name with all the tags on the left. I don't know what happened. Anyway, whatever. It's not. let me continue the reading. Okay, next page. Then let's take advantage of their slumber and get the heck out of here. Ga ba 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 ba. Haha, I like the sound of that. Let's get going, boys. Set sail to Elbaf, and everybody's cheering. Rah! Dude, after all these years, I cannot believe we're gonna go to Elbaf. That has been the land of legend and myths at this point, dude. That arc is gonna be absolutely crucial. Got the land of the giants, the poneglyph is there, Saul's still alive, the knowledge of Ohara is there. I can't wait. Dang, dude. Holy moly. What you said back there just doesn't sit right with me. Was this what you wanted, Vegapunk? Was it? I couldn't hear everything you said. I couldn't hear everything, but you said some pretty outrageous stuff. 2 weeks ago, Egghead. There's an abnormality in the numbers from the power plant. That was a question. There's an abnormality in the numbers from the power plant. Yes, I'm certain of it. Look at the change in the particle particle number density and neutron flux. The heck? The amount of energy on the Seraphim has been inching upward. If that's a mistake in our calculations, it's a grave one. Huh. Wait. Those aren't the numbers we confirmed? Those aren't the numbers we confirmed, are they? The response rate is rising, but the power plant remains stable. Yes, which means that this data represent evidence that someone has stolen some of the Mother Flame. All of the numbers regarding the power plant have been carefully manipulated to look normal, and the only one who could pull off such a feat is Vegapunk. Was it Lilith? She's evil. I'm sorry to say that we're the only three with airtight alibis. Dang, dude. You know, Vegapunk himself, it's interesting that he suspected Lilith immediately because, of course, you know, she's evil, you know, that personification. Dang. Kind of interesting to look back at now. I'm sorry to say that we're the only three airtight alibis. Okay, so when things went wrong, basically anybody who was not in this group, they were under suspicion. You know, Atlas, York, whatever the heck. Anyway, let's keep going. The amount of energy that was siphoned off is vast, so it was one of the remaining four then, like Lilith. Dang, I'm really suspecting Lilith. And that's why you want to put our brains on stealth mode. Yes, if this experience is shared with Punk Records, then Lily. Wait, what? Oh, okay, so they were cutting off. Then Lilith cut off. Then the culprit will know we're onto them. They were 100%. They were like dead set on Lilith being the culprit, dude. 1 week ago. Oh dear, I've identified the culprit. It's York. What? The information synced with Punk Records was all dummy memories. Even the video footage was faked from the cam snails along the infiltration route. But why? For what purpose? Also, forgive me, Lilith. I found that the Sea Beast weapons were controlled as well. Traces of wiretapping, white transponder snails usage detected. Found it. I've successfully recovered the data of this long-distance snail call. Dr. Vegapunk is studying the Void Sentry. A transmission to Mareja? No wonder Cypherborn was coming to investigate so often. 6 days ago. They say the kingdom of Lulusia is gone. The details are unclear as of yet, but it can only be an omen. Pythagoras, keep a close eye on wireless transmissions and undergo reservoir levels. I will. Do you think it's related to the stolen Mother Flame? I do. She must have used the Sea Beast weapons to transport it to the government. If I may speak with if I may speak without evidence to back it up, I'm certain that the world government is in possession of an ancient weapon. They've used the mother flame to they've used the mother flame York gave them to activate it. We will see the grisly result soon enough. I know in my heart it is true, but I cannot go public with it. This is all my fault. I never should have tried to isolate greed from the human mind. Um, Next page. Do you think that we could apprehend York to keep her from causing more harm? No, it's already too late. Whatever York is after, it doesn't matter. Anyone who learns of the Void Century will be eliminated. But by recklessly handing over the Mother Flame to them, York has demonstrated her potential value. We would never have done such a thing without thoroughly determining the purpose and safety of it first. There is still time for us to flee, Stella. Then I requasar an escape ship, one that will evacuate all the residents of Egghead. If it's too late for us, however. It is too late for us, however. Secret orders have already gone out to various naval branches. They will hound us to the very ends of the earth, and to die anywhere else in the world, and to die anywhere else would be to die in vain. More importantly, Egghead has facilities and tools that Ohara did not 22 years ago. I have the means to maximize the reach of my voice. The closer I get, the darker it looms. Just what is the world government? If I must die, it won't be for nothing. I'm sorry this had happened to you. I'm sorry this had to happen to you. That's silly. We're both Vegapunk. We're both Vegapunk too, you know. We were thinking the same thing. The only question, Stella, is what death means. Indeed. There is one other thing we cannot afford to lose. The cloud plant that produces island groups. Those clouds might be the foundation of humanity's survival after all. Huh? What's Estella doing here? Ah, York. Just doing what I always do. Giving the Mother Flame a little test run. If we can move this thing with it, it just might be the ideal energy source. That's true. I hope you finish your experiment soon. I do too. But that it stays incomplete is my only hope. So I think that's practically that's when this scene right here has got to be when Vegapunk put the friggin' transponder snail inside of Emmett. Dang. Okay, next page. 2 days ago. Go ahead. We're recording. And then he clears his throat. Ahem. Hello? Check, check. Is this on? Hello out there. Come in, world. He's clearing his throat. I'm getting in character here. I am Dr. Vegapunk, a humble genius scientist. They're going to be shocked by this, but it is the truth. And everyone has a right to know. No one will expect that the transponder snail is hidden within here. And now it's set up to transmit upon my death. And to prevent anyone else from learning, that, we have arranged this little trick. I will be erasing this event from our minds. Dang, okay. However, this will come at the cost of many other memories, such as York's betrayal, and the theft of the Mother Flame, and the imminent threat to our lives. So that's why, okay, as I was reading this chapter in my head, I was all like, okay, so they knew who the traitor was, but they didn't, why didn't they act upon it? Or like maybe something prevented them from doing so? Now we know. Dang, dude. So Vegapunk had to prepare all of that, but in order for it to fully succeed, they had to wipe their memories. Okay, gotcha. That's risky as heck. Okay. However, this will come at the cost of many other memories, such as your betrayal, okay? We will be startled anew by these things, indeed. We will be frightened all over again. However, our plans will have already been laid. I read that so wrong that hold up. However, our plans will already have been laid, and the other utter disaster that awaits just around the corner is none other than our ultimate triumph. What a way to look at it, dude. What a way to look at it. Okay, and then next panel. Why am I here? This is the memory mass testing lab. Wait. This is my handwriting. Good morning, gentlemen. You will find that within your memory there is now a void fortnight. But it was done of your own volition. There are many surprises in store for you. Did he just say lol? He actually said LOL. He did. Hold up. No, he didn't. Hold on. Am I seeing that? No, he did. What the heck? No way. Really? That's funny. There are many surprises in store for you. Huh? But I will leave you with one piece of information. Hey, one piece. The world government knows about your research into the Void Century. What? They do? But rest assured that you've already put together the perfect countermeasure before you hurl toward your glorious death. Death? Whose? Mine? And one more thing. Stella, Straw Hat, the Emperor of the Sea, has just landed here with Bonnie. What? CP6 has landed. What? We're surrounded by Navy battleships. What? It's Admiral Kizaru and Saint Saturn. What? I feel like I'm freaking like part of the wrestling crowd right now. You know, you guys watch WWE? You know, Stone Cold. What? You know, somebody says something, like one of the heels says something. What? You know, that's what I felt like I was doing, dude. Every Vegapunk was just saying something, then what? What? That's funny. I want you to know. Next panel. I want you to know, though. Wait, I want you to know, though we're going down to save Bonnie, I intend to remain down there. Huh? But you'll die. I don't want you to save me. Just leave me down here to perish. Huh? You got a death wish or something? Certainly not, but I feel like my death might cause something to happen. It sure will. A bunch of people will be upset. I can't just let you die. Pretty please? And one more thing. When it comes to the One Piece, what now? I want your crew to be the ones who get it. Wow. A toast to reuniting with old friends. Now. Wow, dude. Onwards to Elbaf. Onward to my dream. God, dude. Wow. That's the end of that chapter. And the giants are laughing. Gah, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, whatever. Dang. When it comes to the One Piece, I want your crew to be the ones who get it. Dude, that's powerful right there, dude. That's a nice ending to the chapter. Holy moly. There's no post credits, right? There's no post credits. Wow. Okay. You know, I don't know when One Piece is supposed to end. I think it was. When was the last time that was touched upon by Oda? Because I think at some point, I don't know if it was like in 2020 or something, but I forget. But at one point, not too long ago, in the last couple of years or so, Oda said that he wanted to end One Piece in the next 5 years, maybe 6, 7 years. It truly does feel like, I mean, we're in the final saga, obviously, but it really does feel like we are coming to the end. Whereas before, you know, we would get some crucial information, some, you know, big event in the One Piece world, and it'd be like, oh man, we might be getting close to the end, but in reality, you knew that we weren't. But the more I read Egghead, everything that's happening, everything that's gonna come with Elbaf, it's crazy. Like holy moly, dang. Good chapter, good chapter. I got more to read, so let me go ahead and jump into let's go into the next chapter. One Piece chapter 1124, Close Friend. We got cover story Yamato preventing an abduction on the road to Kuri. Okay. Not bad. Alright, next page, first page. It's time to get the dance floors of the world bouncing, folks. We've got a fresh set list of tracks packed full of new news. Give them fear, paint a picture of utter disaster in the future. They're desperate for information, and the only place they'll get it is the World Economic Journal. I was gonna call him Morgan. Morgan's is. I still suspect he's a former Roger pirate. And I've explained my reasoning for that. He's a strong candidate for a Roger pirate, man. Yeah. I got BB back in the picture. That's cool. You're incorrigible. Vegapunk spoke of hope as well. Don't tell me how to run my stage, little girl. Or I'll tell them where you're hiding. Oh, did I say something to offend you? You falsehood amplifying albatross. The intelligent people of the world won't be manipulated by your lies. I keep forgetting how big Morgan's is too. I mean, look at his size compared to Vivi. Next page. I don't know, just something I wanted to point out. Like, what the heck? Now, Vivi, my dear sweet girl, let's not forget that we have nowhere to go if we make him angry. Well, you have a point. The truth is good. The truth's a good tale as well. The whole world's sinking into the sea. But the sky is my home. I guess it'll be my era soon. Dude, like, freaking, I just got done saying how I think he's a Roger pirate. You know, and then he's talking about his era being soon. Like I said, I think Morgan's has knowledge, and that's why he... To summarize I went into this for longer, but to summarize, I think Morgan's has to be a Roger pirate because no one's seen his face. He's always in this form. It seems that he purposely built a ship that flies. Why? Because he might have already known that the sea is rising, and where is a safe zone in that situation? The sky. Like I said, I went more into detail on this in one of my previous videos, one of the readings that, I think the one that came before this, which will be uploaded. Anyway, let's continue to the reading. I don't want to get sidetracked too much. Let's read. So do you really want to take that attitude with me, princess? Sure. Sure it won't set you back in the days ahead? I'm sure. If the world is going to be destroyed, I don't expect to live through it anyway. Quaha, look at this. A whole pile of juicy stories to gawk at. Vivi, I don't think that's such a good idea to... Emperor Blackbeard versus Trafalgar Law. Emperor Redhair versus Eustace Captain Kidd. Emperor Straw Hat Luffy. Murders Vegapunk. Dang. Okay. Come in. Is everyone dead? Hey, it's up tomorrow. What happened? Come in, Egghead. Oh, shut up. Why are you picking up the call? Borsalino, what happened to the others? Every last one is asleep and foaming at the mouth. What's that supposed to mean? Is Saint Saturn unharmed? What about the power plant? Any escapees? I'll have a report sent in once the youngins wake up. You better not have done a sloppy job on this one, Borsalino. Alright, Sakazuki, tell me something. Have you ever killed a close friend? Man, you got a big head. I'm Borsalino, a Navy soldier. How much can you pay, huh? This arrest is just an excuse. What This arrest is just an excuse. What you really want is my brain. How much can you pay in research funds? Oh, you're funny. And this is what it'll look like, and I'm going to call it Egghead. We're building the future 500 years ahead. I could use a hand, Borsellino. Now, no. You know I'm an admiral now, right? Dang. You want to know if I did a sloppy job, Sikorsky? Wow. Look at this panel, dude. This is the most emotion we've seen Kizaru show because he's the admiral where he's just kind of like, laid back, like the attitude that that freaking Kizaru has presented. He's always been chill, relaxed, calm, almost lazy. I'm not saying he's lazy, but that's just the vibe he gives off. Not really taking anything seriously. You go back to look at Marineford when freaking Shanks and his crew arrive. Then Beckman's holding a gun to him, and then anyway. And then Kizaru's all like just sarcastically, like kind of holding his hands up, like He's always been that type of person, that type of character. Look at this panel right here. That is pain and emotion showing in his face. And he says, if you have time to sit there and doubt me, then come over here and see my work for yourself, you ungrateful dang. Holy moly. And then Akainu has nothing to say to that. Dang. Sorry, brother. Don't even start. It's so quiet. Are they done partying? Sounds like they only had one mug each. I don't think Luffy would feel so down. I mean, I know we didn't fulfill our goal, but Irie Quasar right off Egghead. It was the 5 elders, the Navy Admiral, CP0, the Seraphim, and the blockade of battleships. It's such a miracle. Dude, that's what I'm saying, dude. The Straw Hat, what an elite crew. Look at how many people they deal with, dude. Navy Admiral, 5 elders, CP0, Seraphim, battleships, Buster Call, and they got out alive. Holy moly. I wonder what their bounties are going to be post Egghead. I wonder what their bounties are going to be. I'm going to have to replace those soon. It's such a miracle that... Alright, moving on. It's such a miracle that we escaped that hell. I still can't entirely wrap my mind around it. And I totally agree. Still, this is pathetic. He's one of the 4 emperors now, and he's moping over one geezer dying? Oh, come on. She's awake. Whew, huh? I'm so glad. Are you okay, Lilith? Lilith? Oh yeah, we're in a cabin on the giant ship. Everything's huge here. Yo, I just realized, holy moly, dude. I didn't realize the ship I don't know why I didn't realize it sooner. I didn't realize how small, or how big this ship is, because I just noticed the previous panel. The Sunny's right here. And then the giant ship is here. I could barely see the Sunny. I lost that completely. We're in a cabin on the giant ship. Everything's huge here. Look at them. Look at the couches they sit on and whatever the heck. They need a ladder to go to sit. What the heck? This is tough to admit, but out of all the Vegapunks, we failed to bring anyone else but you. We're so sorry. Atlas knocked you out. I think that's why. Don't worry. I've just heard the whole story. You heard it? From whom? Now give me a minute to cry. What part of you is evil again? Okay, I'm hungry. You recover quick. I guess it's because Vegapunk cut greed out of his brain. Oh, you want food? The giants put out some fruit on the table. Oh, watch out. It's gloomy up there. Damn it, I gave him my word. I said I'd save the old apple man. Luffy's in really bad shape. He's so depressed he's only eaten 5 bunches of grapes. That seems like plenty. Dang. I see. So you were feeling sad about me, Luffy. Well, don't worry. I've just heard it all. What do you mean? Why do you keep saying you heard it? I was crying earlier because I was sad about everyone else's death, but it is only death by your concept of it. You see, the truth is, in short, they're all alive and everybody's surprised. But to you, they're dead. Are they ghosts? What? I don't get it. My point is, you did keep your promise to me, so don't feel sad, Luffy. Yo, Straw Hat, feeling better? Hey, giant guys, thanks for coming to save us. Yeah, are you ready now? Shall we feast? Bring out the food and the drink. Zoro, Luffy's better. I've been waiting for this. Eat all you want. Ga ba ba ba. I can see Saul when we get to Elba. Hey, dude, I'm gonna be so happy to see Robin and Saul reunite, dude. I want to see that interaction. It's gonna be emotional. It's gonna be decades in the making. Crucial information will be revealed. I can't wait for that reminder, a reunion. It's gonna be great. So we move on. I can't. I can sail. I can see Saul when we get to Elbaf. I'm so happy for you, Robin. I like that toast you gave earlier, Straw Hat. Vegapunk said that whoever finds the One Piece will run the world. Who do you think's going to be the king of the pirates? That's the whole reason I went to sea. I don't care if you guys end up as my enemies. You know it's going to be me in the end. Woo! Cheers, Ric Flair, woo. The ship charts a course northeast en route to the storied land of Elbaf, home of the giants. They're laughing. Yeah, haha. Warland, New World, Elbaf. Come on. Who the heck is this guy? Hold on. That can't be Shanks. I'm trying to kind of think about. That's the end of the chapter, by the way, 1124. I'm trying to figure out who this shadowed, silhouetted figure is. Sitting on the floor, cross-legged, drink in his right hand. Looks like he might be wearing a hat. Let me read the end of that again. The ship charts a course northeast en route to the storied land of Elbaf, home of the giants. And then next panel says Warland, New World, Elbaf. And then we just see this guy. Just sound effect. Dum! Just like that. Dum. Come on. Am I thinking too much into this? Is that Shanks or no? It might be. I mean, he was in Elbaf the last time he freaking killed Kid. But it could be somebody new entirely. We don't know. I don't know. I feel like, am I looking too? Anytime there's a shadowy figure that appears in One Piece, it's just like, I suspect all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, interesting. But like I said, there's gonna be hecka information in Elbaf. Also, this panel right here of the whole crew celebrating. After every arc, it seems that they do their own like freaking toast banquet, whatever the heck. I like those scenes, and I like seeing how happy Robin is in this one. Like, she looks really happy, very well drawn, and I think it's because the way it's drawn, she's the focus of the picture, at least to me, because she's more in the foreground. And the contrast of her colors, her clothing, it's black compared to the lighter colors of everybody else. I mean, obviously everybody, there's darkened colors in this panel, people wearing black or whatever the heck. But Robin just seems like the focus. I entirely suspect, like, Elbaf has to be an arc of significance to begin with, overall in general. And it has to be the arc where we see Robin gather key information, and also, develop as a character. And the same goes for Usopp. Usopp has been talking about Elbaf and the giant. He has that connection. Land of Giants, Elbaf. He wants to be a brave warrior of the sea. All that, right? We know Usopp. He has to do something amazing in this coming arc. 100%. So I think it's going to be an arc that focuses on Robin and Usopp. Those are going to be the central two characters, I think. Dang, I'm excited. So that's chapter 1000. That was the end of 1124. Let me go on to the next one. One Piece chapter 1125. What Death Means. Cover story. Yamato again. The rebuilding of Odin Castle and Foreman Minatomo Minatomo's disappearance. Dang, that guy's missing. The guy who taught Frankie. Dang. Hope he's okay. All right, next page, or first page, I should say. The Seraphim. Get the Seraphim to the ships after they're charged up. As for the Sea Beast weapons and PX-36, whatever the heck. Yeah. Oh, Rob Lucci and Kaku. And wait, where's Stuzy? I killed her. What? We are now in possession of what we came for. York, Punk Records, the power plant. With these three, we gain the Mother Flame, a fire that never goes out. For the present moment, this is acceptable. However, we are so sorry, sir. There were 9 of us Vice Admirals executing a buster call, and yet we still allowed the Straw Hat crew and Jewelry Bonnie to escape the island alive. We will head straight after them to Elbaf. I wonder what's going to be the aftermath of this, because I'm afraid... So, yeah, they screwed up. I mean, it's not that they screwed up. I mean, yeah, they screwed up, but I feel like I'm going to turn the page and then Saturn's just going to, like, kill all these guys. Because, remember, he's a 5 elder, one of the strongest in the world, right? And just the way he's looking at them, just holding his cane like this, just like, yep. So that's what you're saying, huh? Yep. I feel like I'm going to turn the next page and, like, someone's going to get made, like, he's going to make an example out of somebody. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, that's just the vibe I get. Let's see. I mean, he's killed people just because they looked at him. I mean, I guess the people who aren't allowed to look at the elders, they die. So, anyway, let me turn the page. Okay. Don't bother with Elbaf. If there was any failure here to blame this on, it was the colossal failure to envision Vegapunk's broadcast message. And not only did we fail to stop that message, there is the bitter irony that the pirates' escape was aided by none other than that iron giant. About 200 years ago, okay, we're getting a flashback. But Saint Saturn, we've been ordered to dispose of that thing. If anyone finds out, I'll protect you. Research it, huh? That giant represents the future. It will prove very useful to the military one day. Thank you, Mr. Lord. Thank you, my lord. We're endlessly fascinated with it. Dang. For 200 years, it never budged an inch. Until now, when it clearly moved to protect Straw Hat Luffy. Saint Saturn, I ask you this as a soldier in service to the government. If you consider that a failure, then would that suggest that Vegapunk's statement was true? He should not have asked that. And look at, hey, I just scrolled down. He's gone. He's gone. Holy moly. So he was the one to speak up, and then boom, he's gone. I was just kind of rereading the panel that led up to that. But, like, you know what? To question that, he's all like, Saint Saturn, I acted as a soldier in the service to the government. If you consider that a failure, then would you suggest that Vegapunk's statement was true? He had the freaking balls to ask that question, dude. Well, I mean, it makes sense. If this is a failure, does that mean Vegapunk's statement is true? Is there some hint of truth to that? Boom, headshot. Dang, Vice Admiral Doberman. Get the medical team now. Vice Admiral. Inside the lab. Ooh, what's that thing? Island clouds? Oh no, the island clouds are multiplying. Has the cloud plant gone out of control? It's Edison. He was supposed to be dead in the Fabrio phase. Oops. Busted. And then boom, she shoot. Dang, nice freaking booty shot. Have you noticed that Oda has been doing a lot of booty shots in this arc? A lot of them. Interesting. Hey, look, I'm just pointing it out because it's so in your face right here. So, all right. York is pretty cool though. One of my favorite characters. One of my favorite Vegapunks, I should say. All right, next panel. Damn it, he tricked me. Well, there goes Punk Records. Sacred Marijois. What does this mean? Was Vegapunk's story true? Where is Akainu? How will he make up for his failure with Kuma? The world may sink under the sea, but that shouldn't matter to the Holy Land. It's not enough. It's not enough food. Wait, it's not enough food? Oh, I see what you're saying. It's not enough food. I requested beef for dinner, chef. What is this? What is this fish for? Forgive me, my lord. We've run out. I've never been so humiliated. Dang, killed him just like that. We have a serious food shortage. Would you believe that yesterday I was forced to forgo one of my meals and a snack? What? It's a prisoner's diet. It's famine. We'll all starve. But whoever's in charge of food, put whoever's in charge of food to death. Then how are they gonna get more food, dude? They're killing all their chefs. How are they gonna get more food, dude? The heck? It's mismanagement if there is no punishment. The lower class will think this laziness is acceptable. Holy moly! Next panel is frickin' Garling. You're just right in the face there. Power of Chamber of Power, Marijois. What do you think you're doing here, Garling? I am here on important orders. What orders? From whom? Where's your proper difference, Garling? Know your place. You know, if he shows up, that can't be good news, because the last time we saw him... When's the last time we saw him? Last time he played a significant role, it was when he executed frickin' Don Quixote Mjolnir, right? The celestial dragon that Shirahoshi saved. Not Shirahoshi. What the heck was Shirahoshi's mom's name? Queen Otohime. She went up to the world. Mjolnir crashed on Fishman Island. She saved them. They went together, and then she came back. Whatever. And then in frickin' the Reverie arc, he saved Shirahoshi from Saint Charlos, right? Frickin' whacked him, home run. The next we saw of him was he was frickin' just on the frickin' cross, just getting tortured and ultimately executed by this guy, Garling. That's his job, isn't it? To, like, execute criminals? If he's in the chamber... Oh, hold up. I think I just connected the dots here as I was explaining it. If he's in the Chamber of Power in Marijois... 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, crap. Hold up. 1, 2... Saturn's not here. Oh, crap. What if he's here to bring consequences to Saturn? Because he says, I'm here on important orders, and then they're like, from who? It's gotta be Im, right? Let's find out. Let me go to the next page. Vegapunk York is henceforth my direct subordinate as I assume the role. Oh, man. He took off the shades for this, too. Look what he says. Vegapunk York is henceforth my direct subordinate as I assume the role of Godhead of Science and Defense. You know what that means? That's St. J. Garcia's title. That's his title. That's his thing. Oh, no, he's gone. Saturn's done for. You mean... The world will be thrown into chaos on a level we have never seen before. Let us do the utmost to improve it together, my fellow elders. Oh crap, 5 elders. Saint Figurlin Garling, Godhead of Science and Defense. Oh man, does Garcia know? Future Island, Egghead. Saint Saturn. Oh no. Saint Saturn. What's the matter, Saint Saturn? Oh, crap, dude. He's on his knees. It looks like he's freaking choking to death. Like, he's, like, gagging, like, ugh. Hurry, get the medical team. Get the medical team. Saint Saturn. And then Dawn was like, what the heck? What's happening to him? This is an emergency. Nothing must happen to the highest authority in the world. Ah, is he sick or something? Is he sick with something? What do you need, Saint Saturn? Oh, he's dying. He's withering away. Have I been... Holy moly. Saturn, why did you allow Joy Boy to escape? Great Emu. Emu. Mercy, please. I did not know those powers were so nebulous. Holy moly, he's just, and the freaking explosion. Great. He's choking. He's done for. He's gone. Look at this panel. He's just bones. And look at the Navy soldier. He's the same thing, just bones. Wow. I didn't think. Okay, so when the Egghead Island started, Egghead Island arc started, and we were getting, teasers that a big event was going to change the world. My theory was either Vegapunk dies or one of the 5 elders dies at the hands of the Straw Hats. And when I saw that he was alive, I thought he was all clear, but I saw Garling walk in just now, and immediately I'm like, oh crap. He's gone. St. J. Garcia Saturn is gone, dude. Wow, how's that gonna... You gotta understand, these characters were introduced like 20 plus years ago, and only now in this arc did the Elders make a move. St. J. Garcia Saturn. Saturn was the focus of this arc. We got his name introduction first. He's the one that landed in Egghead first. He's the reason behind Kuma and Bonnie's storyline, you know what I'm saying? Now he's gone, dang. 20-year buildup just to die like that. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. So you weren't able to steal the labo face? Damn it, York blocked us. Our mental waves will reach anywhere, though. York still has access here. I know, but it's better than physically handing it over to her, right? Handing it over to her, comma, right? Let's work together to manage this genius brain until the day humanity can wrangle it themselves. That will take 500 years. Did you make the island clouds the floating type? Of course. As far as we know, as far as the world knows, Vegapunk is dead. Wow, okay. Now we can tour the globe at our leisure. But we don't have funds or materials, so we can't invent or develop anything. Hey, that's what friends are for. Okay, kashunk. There. How's that? You look goofy. Ha 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 ha. I didn't know you admired my height so much. Hey, stuff it. Make sure you throw out the extra York parts. Haha, good call. Leaves a bad impression. Hello, Witheria? This is Vegapunk. Witheria, okay. What do you want? I thought you were dead. Dang, Witheria. Are we gonna get the wizard that taught Nami about weather in the next page? I don't know, maybe. Next page. Kamabaka Queendom. Ew, no, what's gonna happen? Are we going to die? But I don't wanna. I choose life. I'll swim to live. So basically, in the history no one knows about, there was a massive war during the Void Century, and the use of ancient weapons during that war caused the world to sink 200 meters into the sea. Whoever manages to seize the One Piece and become the king of the pirates will have that power at their command once more. And we can't sit around waiting for that to happen. A world sinking into the sea. And when you consider that the celestial dragons live at the world's highest elevation on the red line, Tequila Wolf, Vodka Wolf, Rum Wolf, Bourbon Wolf, all of those mega structures that they had slaves constructing going back 700 years, all of these things now hold a new meaning. He just had to go and say it. Oh no. The problem, Vegapunk, is that not everyone who believes your warning is going to prepare for the looming disaster peacefully. This demands a swift resolution because it won't be long before the people of the world begin to fight over safe ground. And that's going to be the end of the chapter, and we get a dragon sighting. Dragon, when is he gonna show? I thought he was gonna show up at Egghead. To be honest, I don't know when he's gonna show up. Like, when's he gonna do something? Like he's working behind the scenes. Obviously, you know, he's putting in work behind the scenes. But when's he actually gonna show up and interact with our people, our crew, the Straw Hats, right? Oh boy, yeah. I mean, he does have a point there because everybody's going to be trying to go to higher ground to prepare for the sea rising, and that's just going to lead to more war. Is there any post credits? No. Okay, so that was the end of chapter 1125. The biggest surprise here, the biggest shock, the moment Garling walked in and he said he was here on important orders. I read that and I was all like, wait a minute. Let me connect the dots here. The last time we saw him, he was killing somebody. Next page. Turns out, yeah, that's exactly what happened. Wow, wow, wow. Hey, but you know what? This probably... I wonder how Emo killed Saturn from afar. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just bones. Hey, but you know what, though? This has got to serve as a warning to the five elders. Alright, there are five elders. Of the original five elders, one died, Saturn. There's four original elders left. This has to be, like, serve as a warning for the four others. Because they just realized that they are not above the law in terms of they are not above getting killed if they screw up, right? Because like I said, Garcia Saturn was the main player in terms of the elders. He was the main elder of this arc, Egghead Island. Straw Hats escaped. Bonnie escaped. Vegapunk's message was broadcast. Emu's got to see that as a massive screw-up. And who was at the center of it? Who was sent to stop it? St. J. Garcia Saturn. So then Emu kills him. And then the other elders, they got to be thinking, holy crap. This can happen to us? We're not untouchable? Oh crap, then we better step it up. Because now, you know, they're thinking, next time we're sent out on a mission, we better not screw up or else that's going to be us. And the crazy thing is that these five elders have been in command since forever. When you go back to Ohara, when Robin was a kid, it was the same group of five elders. And the thing is that it seems like they never aged, like they've been stuck in this appearance forever, which, you know, of course, leads a lot of people to believe that they were products of the eternal youth surgery that happens when you combine Lost Devil Fruit with the treasure of Marijo, as explained by Doflamingo. So, yeah, he's gone. That's it. GG's, you know? GG's. That's got to be terrifying for them because they're the highest authority of the world. Only Emu surpasses them, but in the eyes of the public, they're it. It's just them five. Saturn to drop to his knees and freaking choke to death and then become a pile of bones. That had to have been probably scary for him. Like, oh crap, I've never felt this before. And then the elders who remain alive, like, oh crap, that could be us next. Garling is now an elder, and he is like the executioner of Marijo. He puts people to justice. Because that's the thing, like, Mjolsgard was a celestial dragon, but then Garling executed him, which basically says that no celestial dragon is really above the law, and if you screw up in some way, you're going to get killed. Now Garling, the executioner, I'm going to call him that, is an elder among the original four, so now there's going to be tension there. Holy moly. All right, so that was the end of the chapter. Absolutely incredible. And what's going to happen to Saturn's fruit now? Because, you know, what was his thing? He was a spider, right? He was a spider. What's going to happen to his fruit? Like, does it go back to Emo? Who's going to have it? Garling? No, Garling can't. He doesn't need it. I don't think he doesn't need that. It's going to be interesting to see what happens to that power. Dang. All right, so, like I said, that was the ending of chapter 1125. And I think this ultimately concludes the Egghead Island arc. Because there's really not much else to do after this. And I was informed by a friend that 1126 is the start of Elbaf. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the video here. And I'll make a separate video starting the Elbaf journey. So, for right now, for this video, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. The Egghead Island arc was absolutely incredible. One of my favorite arcs in the story of One Piece. It started off a little bit kind of like, okay, this, it's looking like it might be a little bit of a transition arc, a bit goofy, maybe a little fun after the whole intensity we had at Wano. And then slowly, more information came in. And it started piling up. And then we got treated to one of the best and most tragic backstories in the history of One Piece, probably the worst one. Among other things, we got the happenings of people in the background. The world building is insane in the story. So Egghead Island turned into one of this... I don't even know what to say. It's probably one of the best arcs. 100% one of the best arcs with so much significance to the story. What an arc. I love it. Is it a 10 out of 10 arc? I don't know, but it's up there. Wow. So that's going to do it for this. I hope y'all enjoyed. Like I said, happy to reach this point in the series of One Piece, and after that, well, there's not much else to say. So I hope you guys have a good day. Stay safe out there. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video where we're off to Elbaf. It's going to be great. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to my channel for a brand new video. So today we're going to be reading through One Piece chapter 1126 and 1127. This is the beginning of the Elbaf arc. This is an arc that I'm sure all of us have been anticipating because Elbaf has been talked about for the longest time. And with the significance that the name Elbaf, it just holds weight to it. The giant pirates, right? We've gotten teasers here and there about what the giant strength can do, the importance of it. This arc has been a long time coming. And with all the information we got in the Egghead Island arc that's leading up to this one, 100% this is probably going to be one of the most crucial arcs in the story of One Piece moving forward. I would not be surprised if we go from, if friggin' Elbaf arc transitions into the second to last arc of the story or something, because really, this island holds so much value and weight and importance to the world of One Piece's story. We're talking about, honestly, we're talking about freaking Saul is alive. The knowledge of Ohara is here at Elbaf. Freaking the poneglyph has got to be there, right? There's connections with the giants and Shanks. Robin meeting Saul, all of that stuff, right? Usopp, he's going to get probably a really good developmental sequence in this arc, right? This arc has got to live up to expectations. It's got to be massive. One thing that comes to mind is how much power the giants have, because remember back in the day when Whole Cake Island arc was happening, the reason why Big Mom was so pissed off at Lola is because Big Mom had arranged a marriage between Lola and Loki, who is the Prince of Elbaf. If I remember correctly, Loki is the Prince of Elbaf. And if they were to be married, then Big Mom would have gotten control of the giant pirates, the giant army, right? And she claimed herself, Big Mom claimed herself, that if she had the control of the giant military, she would have 100% been king of the pirates. And remember, she said that specifically to Luffy when he was in jail, when he was trapped with like Nami and them, right? Big Mom was so confident in the strength of the giant pirate warriors, their army, their might. She was so confident in them that just by gaining control, she was 100% certain that she was going to get the One Piece and be king of the pirates, right? To make a statement of that magnitude is saying something, right? So that's look. I could go on for a long time, but Elbaf arc is going to be amazing. Like it's got to be. There's no ifs, whys, but. There's nothing about it. Like this arc has got to live up to expectations, and I have no doubt that Oda is going to fricking do that. Like he was on fire with Elbaf, with Egghead. He's going to be on fire with this one. I just know it. A little bit of trivia. I think it's well known at this point, but Elbaf is fable spelled backwards, right? So already it's in the name. Like this is going to be an amazing story arc. So let's go ahead and jump into the reading because I'm excited for this. Like a new arc. I'm excited. Let's go. One Piece chapter 1126, settling the score. Cover story. Dang, Yamato's huge. How? Look at Yamato. Okay, so this is a regular sized woman. She's standing. Okay, regular sized woman on the right, and then Yamato's sitting down, and she's taller than the woman standing up. What the heck? How tall is Yamato again? He's got to be like 10 feet at least. I don't know. Anyway, let's. Okay, so the cover story is. The girls from the soba shop in Kuri have gone missing. Dang, everybody's going missing in freaking Wano. What the heck is going on? All right. Next page. Here we go. First page. After we parted ways with you folks at Water 7, we wanted to catch a glimpse of the captains, so we headed for Little Garden. You did, huh? Makes sense you'd be curious. It'd be 100 years, right? And when we showed up, wouldn't you know it? But they were still beating on each other with their bare fists. Still? Dang. Gah. What? Why? Yeah. Our weapons were busted. Do you think either of these tough old goats is gonna be done in by simple punches? Pa. Nope, sure don't. And the only way to finish a proper duel is death. In the end, they had to put a stop to it, and we made our way back to Elbaf together to get new weapons. To get new weapons? You're going to keep fighting? Of course. I like how they say that so freaking happily. Like, look at the smiles on their faces. They're just like, of course we're going to keep fighting to the death. Right? All right, next panel. Unbelievable. Come on, Nami. Did you learn nothing at Little Garden? That's right. Tell her, Usopp. This stuff's strong. It's called... Absinthe? I probably read that wrong. Do I gotta read more books? Anyway. Moving on, okay. This spirit is known as the Green Fairy. It can make you hallucinate. So watch out. They're freaking taking... They're getting high now? The Straw Hat Pirates are getting high now? Holy moly. What the heck? Don't do drugs. Alright, so next panel is just everybody having a good time. Frankie with his super pose, Chopper copying him. Everybody's having a great time. We finally got the chance to see it together. Oh, look at Bonnie and Kuma. The horizon at sea. Dang. 1 month earlier. At the island of Gartel in the New World. Okay, so we're getting kind of like a flashback a little bit. So 1 month earlier, at the island of Gartel in the New World, an incident occurred. Oh boy, another incident. Holy moly, it's Bartholomew. In the territory of Red-Hair Shanks, Emperor of the Sea, the pirate known as Bartholomew, the Man-Eater, oh my gosh, this guy. Look what it says. The pirate known as Bartholomew the Man-Eater burned the flag of the Red Hair Pirates and delivered a blow to their honor. You have got to be kidding me. As great, he's a cool character. We know he has the barrier fruit. He does all this or whatever the heck. You cannot be serious. I'm sure he did that, no doubt, because he's a massive Luffy fan and he wants, the best for Luffy. He's part of the Alliance, right? I just don't see it. I don't see him surviving anything against Shanks at all. No, like he's never. Well, oh my god, let's see what happens. He's gonna get killed just like Kid. If I allow you to get away with this, then all the other islands and pirates to whom I've given this flag will lose the faith they've put into it, and my friends will be subject to danger. You're right about that. Yeah. Yeah, look at... Oh my gosh. I'm sorry for what I've done. I wasn't thinking about none of that when I did this. It was a stupid, ignorant thing I did. This panel Shanks is freaking crazy. Like, you can't even see his eyes. This is a bottle of deadly poison. You need to go and make Straw Hat Luffy take this within the next month. Huh? It causes excruciating pain, massive hemorrhaging, and ultimately death. Your boss has to pay for your crimes. Why would Mr. Luffy have to do that? Whoa. No, boss. Dang, he just drank that. Don't drink it, boss. It'll kill you. You're gonna spit up blood and die. I'm okay with that. Mr. Luffy didn't give us no permission for the ritual cups we drank. Wait. Mr. Luffy didn't give us no permission for the ritual cups we drank from and the flag we used. This ain't got nothing to do with him. Please don't tell him I did this. I don't want him to waste a single precious second of his time on the likes of me. This is just one of those things that happens. A common thug stands up to an emperor and gets slaughtered for it. Nothing more, nothing less. I sure wish I could have seen Mr. Luffy become king of the pirates, though. I really screwed up bad, damn it all. You gotta carry on after I'm gone, boys. Boss, farewell, my friends. He just burps. Whoa, they let us go. Go. Get us out of here. So if that wasn't poison, then he wasn't trying to kill Mr. Luffy after all? I thought an Emperor of the Sea would be more bloodthirsty. Guess he's a bigger softy than I realized. What's that smirk for, Captain? I mean, doesn't it feel good knowing how much they care for Luffy? Alright, Captain, step aside. Every action has a price to be paid. Dang! Okay. The Bartholomew pirate ship sinks. The Bartholomew pirate ship sinks in the waters off of Gartel Island. Status unknown. Everybody's getting their ship sunk, dude. We got Kid, we got Law, and now we got Bartholomew. Okay, so a couple things before I move on to the next page. This panel is just kind of hilarious to me. It's kind of funny because freaking... Okay. They tricked them, right? So it was like a test, right? Okay, like here, you better make Luffy drink this. This poison's gonna kill him. And then Barto's like, heck no, give me that. Let me take a sip, and then he drinks it all, right? Expecting to die. Reminds me of some like freaking what's that heavy rain stuff or something. Anyway, whatever. So he drinks that, thinking he's gonna die. It's not death, right? They leave, sailing away. And then Shanks is all like, just kind of laughing, and then he's all like, I mean, honestly, doesn't it feel good to know how much they care about Luffy? So Beckman's asking Shanks, why are you smiling, man? And then Shanks is like, hey, isn't it nice to see how they care about Luffy? I'm sure he's thinking, hey, man, this kid Luffy, who I knew since he was a kid, look what he's become, look how many people like it. And then frickin' Yasop, that guy's hilarious. He's all like, all right, Captain, look, step aside. Every action has a consequence, price to be paid. Boom! You freaking sniped him. I don't know, I just thought that whole interaction was funny. Yasop's all like, all right, you're getting a little bit too soft right here. You have to care about Luffy, all right, but you know what? Boom. Yeah, that's crazy. Here's one other thing I thought about this panel that's interesting. I don't know if I'm reaching too much into this, but this panel right here, it's Bartholomew on the left and Shanks on the right, right? And in the middle of it is one speech bubble that says, I sure wish I could have seen Luffy become king of the pirates. Now, I'm looking at this panel. The formatting is interesting because obviously in this situation you assume that Bartholomew is the one saying it or thinking it. Because he's the one in danger who thinks he's going to die. Makes sense. But Shanks being there and looking all like, kind of like, not sad, just like a serious look on his face. Like I said, I don't know if I'm reaching, but is it possible that Oda did this purposely? With, Bartholomew and Shanks side to side with the speech bubble in the middle of it? Because if possible, it could be one of those things that might foreshadow the future. Is it possible that Shanks might die before the story ends and doesn't get to see Luffy become king of the pirates? If that were the case, everybody's going to come back to this panel and be like, haha, look at the text bubble. It was foreshadowing by Oda. I don't know if I'm, like I said, I don't know if I'm reaching to it, but I think it'd be pretty cool if that something like that happened. Just like the way the panel is formatted, the speech bubble, the placement. It's like, it could be interpreted as any one of them saying it, or maybe both of them thinking it, I don't know. It's just something I kind of looked at. I thought the formatting was really interesting in this. Moving on. So his ship's gone. Moving on. Next page. Pirate Island full of lead. What the hell happened here while I was away, Pizarro? Yeah, I know it looks bad. You heard about how the whole world is about to get in on the act, didn't you? The Poneglyphs ain't just the knowledge of the underworld anymore. The 4 emperors are about to have a full-scale scramble for the stones, but even the government and navy are getting involved. You can't win if you can't take them seriously. Wait. You can't win if... Yeah, okay, we don't take it seriously. And the key piece to all that is Kobe, so how'd you let him get away? I'm sorry, Teach, I'm sorry. Give me a minute and I'll tell you the story. So first things first, we also let Moria get away. Oh, Moria's... Dang. Where did this story go again? Moria got away too? More to the left. Your butt broke one. Commodore, we're ready to go at a moment's notice. We know you'll be the man who claims the One Piece Blackbeard. Conquer the world for us. Okay, next page. Dang, big colors. No, big spread. Zeh-ha-ha-ha. Hear that? Morale sky high out there. We gotta take advantage of that. So repeat that for me, Kuzan. You let Kobe get away, but we caught Garp instead. Zeh-ha-ha-ha. Yeah, see, Teach, it's an upgrade in the end. Though, to be honest. Dang, we get the first shot at a glimpse of Garp ever since he froze to death. Why is he looking like... Freaking... This is like... Okay, this panel where Garp... You see Garp right here. Like, he's chained up, freaking bloodied, bruised, beaten up, looking down. You can't even see his face or his eyes. You know what this reminds me of? Ace. This is exactly what Ace looked like as when he was impelled down, chained up, and prior to his... When he was kind of like being showcased at Marineford, when he was about to get executed. Okay. Might be something there. Is that foreshadowing? Like, is Garp gonna die? I honestly, I fully expect Garp to die. I don't think he's gonna be alive at the end of One Piece. I really don't. I can't even form a thought right now, dude. That's crazy. Though, to be honest, I thought I killed him, but he ended up alive instead. It's a hell of a feat, Kuzan. Who else could possibly take him down? It took all of us together, and we just barely managed. The wind's in our favor now. We, ha ha ha. And we've got Three-Eyed Girl on top of that. Hey, patch me into laugh. We haven't... Where has that guy been? We haven't seen him in a long time. Hold on. Okay, next page. Headquarters of Unit Shipping Company. Umit? Whatever the heck. Yes, Commodore. What are the revolutionaries up to? They seem to be quite serious about attacking provisions. The bandolas at... at Redport continue to break down. And they don't seem to work at all when they actually have food on board. Oh, so here he's the one that's freaking messing with the Celestials' food. Okay. It's bad enough that food shipments have been cut off from many countries. Mauricio Navy HQ. Okay, we got a little map. But even when the Navy secures the route, the bandolas crash. If we end up with any of those celestial dragons actually starving, then we'll really be living in unprecedented times. I love it. Zehahaha. Well, stop enjoying the show and get to prepping. Ha ha ha. Already on top of it. This guy's dangerous. He was able to sneak into the freaking meeting with the not the elders. At the time, the warlords without being detected. He's dangerous as heck. We gotta watch out for him. He's gonna cause some major. I don't know. All right, next page. Pirate Island. Bizarro, we're back. Yeah, it's Devin. Come pick us up. What's with you and refusing to pull the ship into the harbor? I'm injured, you know. Yeah. Why? Oh, hey, it's Karibo. Hey, we're in trouble now. Big trouble. A gigantic monstrosity has plucked us right off the Whitecaps, and I live and breathe. Sir, madam, do something. Spare little old me from this dreadful fate. Oh, would you shut up already? Is that the guy you brought? Yep. 2 days have passed since leaving Egghead, and even the giant pirate ship, the Great Eric, has yet to reach Elbath. So that's what the name is, Eric, their ship. Has yet to reach Elbath. How could this happen? We drank ourselves into a stupor and woke up to find the Sunny is gone. We can't find it. For a very particular reason. Okay, so basically it says 2 days have passed. Pirate's Great Ship Eric has yet to reach Elbath for a very particular reason. We gotta get that ship. We can't go back to Elbath without it. I wonder if it got chomped up to bits by a fish. It's not funny this time. You've seen how big they are around here. Where did Luffy go? Nami. Hey, Nami, wake up. Ugh. Oh, I think I have a hangover. Huh? Where the heck is Nami? Hold up. Why is she dressed different? Is there a post-credits? No, there's not. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, hold up. That's the end of chapter 1126, but let me see what's going on. Hold up. So, 2 days have passed since leaving Egghead Island, and even the giant pirate ship, the Great Eric, has yet to reach Elba for a very particular reason. Okay, so the Sunny is gone. That's what they're saying. I guess they got drunk or high enough that Okay. Okay, so the Sunny's gone. That's what we established. Sunny's gone. And then everybody's like, we gotta get that ship. We can't go back to Elbaf without it. And then Robin's doing her usual jokes. Maybe got bit up. Chopped by a fish. Where did you go, Luffy? And then next page just cut to black. Nami, hey, wake up. She's waking up. I think I have a hangover. And then the ending panel, last panel to this chapter is not. She looks good, by the way. I'm loving the outfit already. So is that already like gonna be Nami's Elbaf outfit? Because it looks very warrior-like. It looks like something she would wear at Elbaf. Where is she? Hold up. So she wakes up. She thinks she has a hangover. She's somewhere. Where the heck? Not gonna lie, it's a little... Mysterious. A little bit confusing, but mysterious. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's go on to the next chapter. So, interesting cliffhanger here. More of like a mystery, like, okay, what the heck's going on? All right, so that was the end of that chapter, 1126. Let me go on to the next one. I still got one more to read, 1127. So let's go into that one. Where is it? One Piece chapter 1127, Adventure in the Land of Mystery. Ogre Child Yamato's Harvest. No, why am I? That was weird. Like, I was lost. Like, yeah, we're still continuing Yamato's story. Okay, so volume 15. The kidnappings weigh heavily on Dogstorm, Daimyo of Kuri. Okay. So as big as Yamato is, she's not nearly as big as Dogstorm. I mean, we kind of knew that, but it's still crazy. Like, One Piece scaling and sizes are always really interesting. I mean, like, freaking Odin. You saw the size of Odin and Hiyori. Not Hiyori. What the heck was her name? Crap. What was Odin's wife's name? Why am I forgetting this? You know what I mean, though. Wow, I'm having a brain fart. Toki, right? Toki. Anyway, the point is, you saw how big he was compared to her. Anyway, whatever. So, kidnappings going on in Wano. That's interesting. What's going on there? So, enough of that. One Piece chapter 1127, Adventure in the Land of Mystery. Land of Mystery. Interesting. So, I mean, we just saw what happened with Nami. Like, she woke up somewhere or whatever. Adventure in the Land of Mystery. So, are we not going to Elbaf first? Like, is there like a detour? Alright, so first page. There's a fire. Put it out with spring water. What is that smell? Is it from the forest? The world tree, then our country is finished. We should report to the sun god. Okay, hold up. Clearly there's some funny business afoot. There's no reason the Stingmores would have fallen from the sky otherwise. From what those in the forest say, that rumbling earlier was the sound of the ear god collapsing. Impossible. What could possibly cause that titanic rabbit to fall? Big Stein Castle. Ah, it's still alive. What is with these horrible giant bees? Good morning, Nami. Where are we? I don't know. I thought we were riding on the giant ship. Wow, someone come and save me. Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, I'll even settle for Usopp. Am I going crazy? I don't even remember changing. Where am I? Is this a dream? That's what I was thinking of. I was thinking, like, is this like, did they get so blackout drunk that they're like dreaming? I don't know. Hold up. Remember the last chapter? They said, what were they taking? I made a joke that they were getting high because someone said that it causes to hallucinate, right? What if this really is a hallucination? Because Nami's like, where am I? Is this a dream? It just doesn't make sense, right? It's just too weird, right? What castle is... And then the name of the chapter, Adventure in the Land of Mystery. So here's the thing, right? The first thing, one thing that I just got reminded of, there was an arc in One Piece that had like some type of dream sequence. Back in the day, I think after Long Ring Longland arc, there was like a very quick 4-episode arc where the Straw Hats fell asleep in their ship, and then some guy underwater was playing some type of horn, like an instrument, and it was enough to steal their memories. And the only one who didn't get their memories stolen, I think, was Robin, because she wasn't asleep. So then there was a whole mini arc of Robin trying to get the Straw Hats their memory bags and, snap them out of their dreamlike sequence. This is what this is kind of reminding me of, and the name of the chapter, and yeah. All right, I'm back. I had to step aside really quick because my cat was coughing. Turns out it was just a hairball. All good, but just had to make sure. But all good. Let's get back to the reading here. But yeah, I think I was talking about how this is you know, like the previous dream sequence in One Piece, and how this just seems a little bit interesting. So let's keep reading. So Nami is calling out to Luffy, Zoro, Sanji. You know, I don't even remember changing. Where am I? Is this a dream? What castle is this? Hey Nami. Oh, that's Usopp's voice. She trips. Ow, what's going on with the ground? It's all bumpy. What the heck is this? It's like a... What is that? Like a... It's big, round, puffy. It's like a bear? It's huge! And she's scaring him. Whee, dang. Okay. This angle, this shot of this panel, like I said, there's something going on with Oda. I think he just wants to draw more booty shots. I have a good feeling that when the anime gets to this part, they're gonna animate the heck out of this. They're gonna freaking emphasize it a lot. Anyway, let's get back to the reading. So the animal's mad. He's all like, "Grr." Yeah, wait, sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. Usopp, where are you? I'm down here. I'm down here. What's the not? Go on the next page. Okay, there we go. Save me. You're supposed to save me. What is that monster? Did I skip a page? No, I didn't. Okay. I'm in trouble over here too. What is this? Some kind of castle of monsters? Extend, Zeus. I can do that. Whee. Whoa. I'm gonna fall. Whatever, just zap it. Okay, so, alright, trying to fight back. Okay, Thunderbolt, okay. What? I have a bad feeling about this. Me too. What have you figured out so far, Usopp? Hey, and Usopp's dressed in a costume too. Same thing as you, right? I woke up and I was here. I remember we were getting drunk on the ship, on the giant ship, and... That's right, that alcohol. Didn't he say it would make us hallucinate? This spirit is known as the Green Fairy. Dang, they got spiked by the Green Fairy. Okay. It's a dead end. Ah, we're so high up. You mentioned hallucinations, Nami. Maybe that means this cat is just a vision and isn't really there. Spin, huh? Hallucinations can't hurt me. Meow. Dang, he just got wrecked. Usopp. Dang, they just got wrecked and they're flying out. That's a freaking pretty tall castle. Okay. Usopp. Yeah. Okay, screen goes to black. Huh. Growl. Is that a lion? Why is it a lion now? We're done for. Usopp, get up. Open your eyes. We're about to die. Grrr. And he's, you know, he's scaring him. Eek. Don't use me as a shield. Oh, Nami. For the crime of making my beloved cry. Death. Okay, so Sanji's in the picture now. Okay. Gear 4. Gum Gum Elephant. Okay, Sanji and Luffy in the picture. Three Sword Style. Zoro's here. Black Rope Dragon. Growl. Twister Whip Strike. Dang, they all went in. Okay. Dang, that thing's down. Hey, Zoro looking pretty cool. I like that outfit. The heck? It turned into a cat. I'll pass on this one. That roast... Wait, hold up. I think I misread the panel. Wait. No. The heck? It turned into a cat. I'll pass on this one. Wait. I feel like... Did I read... Anyway, let me just read, because I feel like I'm just confusing myself. No, I think it's... Okay, so Zoro's looking. There's some huge creatures around too. If they taste good, it's worth the trouble to whip them. No. I'm just messing myself up. Let me just read. It'll make sense eventually. I'll pass on this one. The roast rabbit earlier was tasty enough already. Hee. Nami, you had me worried. I was so scared, Sanji. Poor Usopp is dead. Alive. I'm alive. And I'm going to remember that you used me as a shield. Not again. There's some other huge creatures around too. If they taste good, it's worth the trouble to whoop them. Finding the sea in our ship comes first. We don't know how the rest of the crew is doing. Speaking of food, what about that hive and all the bees you knocked out? That's a respectable food source. Honey's very nutritious. Why are you all so comfortable here? Where are we? And that's the end of the chapter, to be continued. Interesting chapter. So it's definitely okay. So I think that being the way this chapter was presented and how everything is not really making sense, I think it's safe to say, like, I think all of us, the readers, the viewers, whatever the heck, I think right now we're all kind of relating to Nami. Like, Nami's the one that seems to have some sense, as in, where the heck are we? Like, she's all like, why are you all so comfortable? Where are we? Somebody explain this to me. What the heck is going on, right? I think we, the readers, are meant to be, relating to Nami at this point in terms of confusion, because it really is a strange thing. Like, what the heck is going on? Like, this whole sequence just seems weird. But I think it definitely has to do with hallucinating, because Spirit is known as the Green Fairy. Yeah, that couldn't have just been like a throwaway comment. Something's going. This is definitely hallucination. Like, something's going on. Here's the thing, though. Wait, hold on. I'm looking at this chapter, this panel right here. There's some other huge creatures around too. If they taste good, it's worth the trouble. Okay. And then it says, the heck, it turned into a cat. And then it says, I'll pass on this one. Look at the speech bubble. The speech bubble, I'll pass on this one, is pointing in Luffy's direction. The roast rabbit earlier was tasty enough already. He. When? This one is interesting. When has Luffy ever turned down food? If it's food time, Luffy is there. And I don't think he cares what it is. I no, honestly, like, really, when's the last time that you remember Luffy turning down food? Because I really don't remember at all. Has it even happened? And yet here we have Luffy apparently turning down the chance to eat something. I'll pass on this one. That in itself is a little interesting. Like that would be weird. Like, if I was a Straw Hat Pirate. The heck? If I was a Straw Hat Pirate and I heard Luffy decline food, I would be like, are you okay? Like, is something going on? Are you okay? How you feeling? I would, to be honest, I would question reality. I'd be like, dang, I have never heard Luffy turn down food. Something's got to be up. So, no, there's got to be more to this. Like, did I miss something? Huh. The world tree that our country has finished, we should report to the sun god. I think there might be a lot of hidden meaning in this chapter. Maybe, I don't know. It's so random. So, okay, so we have, in the picture we have Luffy, Zoro, Nami, Sanji, Usopp. We're missing... Are you missing Chopper? Yeah, so we got Luffy, Zoro, Nami, Usopp, Sanji. That's 5 out of 10. So we're missing Robin, Frankie. No, we're missing Chopper, Robin, Frankie, Brooke, and Jinbei. So 5 out of the 10 are here. What an interesting chat. Like, it's one of those chapters where I'm not sure what to make of it. I really do believe this might be a hallucination because they couldn't have just thrown in that comment by that one guy in there for nothing. Like, it can't be a throwaway comment. It's got to be a hallucination at this point right now. Maybe. Because, like, the giant pirates notice that the ship is gone and then, like, what the heck? No, wait, no, hold on. So, no, so hold up. In the last chapter, we got Robin, like, the other crew members were left behind. Okay. Interesting. No, I don't know. This is an interesting chapter. It's weird. I'm, like, trying to figure it out. I don't think I'll figure it out. Okay. That's going to do it for here, for this chapter. Really interesting. Don't really know what to make of it, but I'm leaning more towards this being a hallucination 100%. I think. I don't know. We'll see next chapter. A really interesting way to start off this series of chapters, this new arc. But we'll see what happens as the story goes on. That's going to do it for this reading of One Piece. It's going to be interesting from now on 100%. We'll see where this goes. But I hope y'all enjoyed the reading. Let me know what y'all thought. Other than that, I hope you guys have a good day. Stay safe out there. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.